Hi. So I just realized I never filmed an intro clip for this reading vlog. I was editing and I was like, oh, where's the intro? Oh, I didn't film an intro. And then I also realized that my first vlog that I did, I never filmed an intro clip for. So I was just all wrong. But anyway, so this vlog is just going to be a day in my life, an average day of reading, no challenge, nothing special, and my reading plans. So my reading plans for this vlog are, and I don't have both books with me, but I want to read This Will Be Fun by E.B. Asher. I've been talking about reading this book for a while now. I had wanted to finish it before December, but it's already today is the 3rd, but the vlog was from the 2nd of December. So that goal did not get checked off the list. And then I'm also listening to the audiobook for Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo in this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. So this morning, I've been up for a couple of hours since about 7 a.m. It is probably around 9 a.m. right now. And I got lunches packed and my stepson ready for school and everything. And I was listening to Ninth House while I was doing that. And, oh, not Ninth House, Hellbent. And I've really been enjoying Hellbent. I am a little surprised because I did not love Ninth House. I didn't love it when I first read it, and I didn't really love it when I listened to it via audiobook last year. Or no, not last year, a couple months ago, because I listened to it instead of rereading it physically because I really wanted to get Hellbent off of my physical TBR because I have had this book for like 2-3 years sitting on my bookshelf. And I did like Ninth House more upon the audiobook listen. I liked it more than I did when I initially physically read it. But I think that I like it more via audiobook because I don't know what I was doing when I initially read Ninth House, because a lot of like I think I like skim read half of the book because I really was not in the mood to read it, because a lot of the stuff I'm like, I do not remember this shit happening. To be quite honest, I really don't. So Hellbent though, I'm liking a lot more than I liked Ninth House. Even upon my second rereading of Ninth House, it's a lot more action packed. I think it's because I understand the world more and I have a firmer grasp on the characters. I think that maybe what I didn't love about Ninth House was I don't think that I loved the time flashes forward and flashes back, because I think I cared more about the past timeline than I did about the present day timeline in that book, because I really love Darlington's character and everything. Oh, 1 second. So yeah, I like Darlington's character a lot. And I don't know, I just think that also I have books like this stress me, or books like Ninth House stress me out, because I hate reading about like people who are incompetent because it makes it higher stakes. And I like the idea of reading high stakes books, but the way my anxiety is set up, I like have a hard time finishing those types of books in a timely fashion because I'm fully clenched the whole time I'm reading it. And I just am like, I'm hating this, I'm hating this, I'm hating this. Please let these characters survive. And so that's why it takes me a long time to read like higher stakes stories. But I am audiobooking that throughout the day, and then I am going to physically read either Long Live Evil or This Will Be Fun. I haven't decided yet. I started This Will Be Fun a couple of days ago, but I really only read like the first 2 pages and then I fell asleep because I was really tired that day. But I'm gonna read 50 pages of This Will Be Fun no matter what, and then if I feel like I'm not super feeling it, then I'll just move on to what's the other one that I said? Long Live Evil. Just because I'm in a delicate state, I feel like I have the potential of getting very slumpy soon, so I really need to read books that I'm super in the mood for. So that's why I'm doing that, and that's also why I am holding off on starting Oathbringer, because I feel like I need to finish a couple of books before I feel like I'll be able to start diving into Oathbringer, because it's such a long book. I need to like invest a lot of time in reading that, and so it's going to make it so that I finish books a lot slower than I would usually like to. So yeah, that is what it is. But yeah, I'm just getting myself ready for the day, and I will check back in with you guys once I have more to say about Hellbent and start physically reading and stuff. So yeah, bye. So we've been out of the house pretty much all day today. I went to, I'm holding a colander. I went to a doctor's appointment with my husband, and then, so we were downtown Detroit. We ended up stopping off at Germac to get some coffee, and then from there we went to my grandmother's house, which is pretty far away from downtown. It's probably like a 40-minute drive. Went to my grandma's house. I did her medicine and a couple other things. We were there for an hour or two, and then we went to Costco, and yeah, so been to a couple of different places. I really haven't been able to get much audiobook listening done. If I would have gone to my grandmother's house by myself, I probably would have been able to get like a good hour and 30 minutes further into Hellbent, but I really try not to listen to audiobooks in the car with my husband because, well, I was not aware of it until recently. He really is not a fan of it because he wants to talk in the car, and I get it because like he'll point something out to me and I won't hear him, and it's just I like to keep certain things like headphones out of the ears time because I low-key am kind of an iPad kid. I'm not even gonna lie. I typically have headphones in my ears all day, every day. And for the past like 2 or 3 months, I've been really trying not to be like that. And honestly, making YouTube videos has helped quite a bit because I've been teaching myself how to edit. And that takes a lot of time, and you can't really listen to other stuff in the background while you're doing that. I also ended up unsubscribing from YouTube Premium because I feel like it'll help me become less of an iPad kid, because if I have to listen to ads and stuff in order to watch the content that I want to watch, I might be more likely to put the phone down. So we'll see. But right now I am cooking dinner. I got some spices from Germac. Because they have really cheap, really high quality spices. Like I got 2 ounces of onion powder for $2.50 and 2 ounces of garlic powder for $3. And I don't know how many ounces comes in these. Yeah, the like Private Selection, like the Kroger brand spices, which is what I usually get because they're slightly high. I don't know if Private Selection is Kroger brand, but this is a slightly higher quality spices than just like than these. And those are like, these are like $4. So I saved, I don't think I have any more empty ones. Actually, is this one empty? Pretty much. I'm gonna clean this one out. So saving empty spice jars, and I put these bagged ones in it until I get so I'm not gonna buy new glass spice jars. I'll just, when another one becomes empty, I'll just fill the bag into the spice jar. But yeah, so I got these ones, and then I'm really excited about this because I had ground beef in the fridge thawing out, and they had spaghetti seasoning, which I'm like, ooh, what's this? And it's onion, basil, garlic, oregano, black pepper, lemon, peel, parsley, and bay leaf. So I'm gonna put this in the ground beef, and I think I might put this, no, I was gonna say in the pasta water, but I kind of don't want to waste it. I don't remember how much this was. How much was this? This was probably like slightly more, maybe like $4, but still a good deal on like really high quality spices. So yeah, but I don't remember. I think that I started off the day on like chapter 23 or 24 of Hellbent, the audiobook, and now I am halfway through chapter 29. So I'm going to continue listening to Hellbent on audiobook while I cook dinner. And then I also have some laundry that needs to be done. I need to fold some laundry, and then I also need to put a load in the washing machine. So I'll listen to that stuff. I should probably be done with dinner and all that stuff by 7 o'clock. So at that point in time, I'll finally like sit down, and I might read physically at 7, or I might play one day in Stardew Valley and then read. So we'll see, but I'll check in with you guys once I'm done cooking and everything. But I need to grab my headphones, wherever those are, and start listening. So yeah. So it is like almost 8 o'clock, and I am finally, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting like completely like, I'll do this. Oh wait, no, that turned it off. What am I doing? Okay, that's better. So it is almost 8 o'clock, and I'm finally done cooking. I'm done mostly cleaning. I got some dishes soaking in the sink from making pasta, but I got most of that stuff done. So now I can finally actually sit down and read. So I got to the middle of chapter 31 in the Hellbent audiobook, and I'm really, really liking Hellbent quite a bit, like a lot more than I liked Ninth House, physical or audiobook, when I reread it via audiobook. Like I'm really, really enjoying it. And I think that it's because the plot is a lot more
quick, a lot more fast-paced and quick. I understand the world a little bit more, and also it is dealing with what I thought was the most interesting parts of Ninth House. To be honest, the main storyline of Ninth House, I think the reason why I didn't love that book is because I kind of low-key didn't care at all about the main plot. Like that whole, I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it, but the whole main plot did not care about at all. I only cared about the flashbacks to the inciting incident that happened a year prior to the story, the present day story of Ninth House. So, and this book is a continuation of that flashback story in a way. And I'm liking this book a lot. I do wish that it actually had more of that character that was involved in those flashbacks, but it's understandable why that character is not super present because the book kind of has to do with like rescuing this person. But I'm really, really enjoying it. And I don't know, with how I'm listening to this audiobook, I might be done with it tomorrow. I think that I'm like a little bit over halfway through. I don't know, I would have to check the physical book, but now that it is later on in the day and I am finally settled, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. I had wanted to do laundry, but that ship has sailed. We're not doing laundry tonight. It can sit in the dryer and I will fold it in the morning. Because it's already dry. Don't worry, it's already dry. It's not going to be musty and moldy smelling. But I think the plan for the rest of the night is finally cracking this buddy open. I'm going to read This Will Be Fun, and then I am going to, I'm going to read the first 50 pages of This Will Be Fun and see if I'm feeling it. If I feel like this is not something that I'm in the mood for, then I am going to like try a chapter of a couple of different books because I'm in a really weird reading mood right now. Like I just finished Warbreaker earlier this week I think I finished it on Saturday or Sunday. I finished it on Saturday night. I just finished that and I am not quite ready to dive into Oathbringer yet, but I really do kind of want to read it, but I want to wait because I need to start that book at the right time so that I can make sure I'm really in the mood so that I can start trucking through it and getting some like massive progress done within the first couple of days of reading it. So I just need some levity, something light, and some books that I can finish quickly so that I can feel that like, serotonin hit, I guess, of finishing a couple of books before I dive into Oathbringer because I'm going to be dedicating like 4 or 5 hours almost a day of reading that book and I will not really finish it until like, if I were to actually read 4 or 5 hours a day, that would mean that I read 200 pages a day of that book. So I would be able to read the whole thing in 6 days. I highly doubt that will happen. But yeah, I'm just going to try and set myself up for success, not failure. But yeah, so I'm just going to chill out in bed in my PJs. I'm going to turn on the heater and read. And just chill and try not to fall asleep. I don't know. I might actually be lying. I might move into the office and read at my desk because reading in bed is dangerous. It's dangerous. When I was trying to film the random number generator chooses how long I read for the day, the thing that set me up for failure and the way that I realized like this vlog, it was not going to work is because I laid in bed and tried to read and I literally got 2 pages of this book read and I was knocked the hell out. So yeah, I think I'm going to go in the other room and read and then, I don't know, I might say goodnight to you guys, but I might forget, to be honest. so it is the next day. I made the mistake of, so I did end up reading in the office and sitting at my desk for a little bit, but I was really distracted because my husband was playing, I don't know, WoW or PUBG or something. I don't know what he was playing, but he was talking. And so I was having a hard time concentrating on what I was reading, even with my headphones on last night. So I did end up going to, oh, actually, it was that, but it was mostly, because I still was reading, but it was mostly Gracie. After like 9 o'clock, she gets real antsy, and she she tries to lure you to the bedroom so that she can get burrowed under the blankets and fall asleep. So I fell for the okie doke, and I decided to go in the bedroom and try to read in the bedroom, and I ended up not reading in the bedroom. I ended up falling asleep. So wrapping this vlog up, I got to page 32 of This Will Be Fun. I'm really enjoying it. So me talking about how I was going to read the first 50 pages, clearly that didn't work out, but to see if I was going to be feeling it or if I wasn't going to be feeling it, this book, I'm already feeling it because it's already slightly messy, and we love that. I don't think it's spoilers because it literally happens in the first chapter, but if you are afraid of being spoiled, I'll put my hand down once spoilers, quote unquote spoilers, are done. But at the beginning of the book, when Elowen is drunk or not Elowen, sorry, Beatrice is drunk, and she goes to her ex-husband's manor to get her enchanted robe, and Claire ends up being there, and they have their little encounter, and they're snarky and stuff like that. I eat it up. I love the mess. Okay, so if you, like I said, I don't really think that it's a spoiler because it literally happens within like the first 15 pages. But if you don't want to know anything about the book, that just know that it seems like it's fun, and it seems like there's a lot of these like encounters with exes, and there's a lot of like drama from the past that we're trying to figure out what happened. And it's pretty low key and chill. So I'm really, really thinking that I'm going to love that book. So I'm going to read it some more today. And then for Hellbent, I have it right here. I ended up on chapter 31, and I've got 3 hours and 42 minutes left of listening time for this. And I'm also really, really enjoying Hellbent a lot. It has been an extremely enjoyable reading experience. I'm trying to see exactly where chapter 31 is in the book. Okay, so it's like I'm halfway through chapter 31, so I've got like this much left. So more than halfway through this. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Does anybody know if Audible, does Audible, when it shows you how many minutes you have left, is that how many minutes are left at the speed you're listening it to? Or that you're listening, wait, how do I phrase that? Is that 3 hours and 42 minutes left at the rate of speed that you're listening to it? Or is that 3 hours and 42 minutes left if you are listening to it at normal speed? Somebody let me know if anybody makes it this far into the video because I'm curious. But yeah, I could finish this today. I decorated, I don't know if you can tell, I decorated for Christmas around the house a little bit. I'm not putting up a tree or anything because of Gracie. Gracie, her birthday, she's going to be 1 on Friday, December 6th. So she's still a puppy, and I just really don't trust her around a Christmas tree, especially because, so my mother is no longer living, and all of my Christmas ornaments that go on the tree are her ornaments, and I would be really upset if any of them broke, because, you know, like some of them are more sentimental than others, but if like one of the really sentimental ones broke, I would be really upset. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to wait it out this year. And honestly, I kind of want to downsize and just do a tabletop Christmas tree anyway, because our living room is not really big enough for the gigantic tree that we have. But yeah, so that is it for this vlog. I think I'm going to do maybe like 1 or 2 more vlogs for the week, because I do find that, I don't know. I was gonna say I do find that I'm reading more, but that's like low-key kind of a lie, because this audiobook has made me like feel like I've physically read more than I actually have. But anyway, I might do another vlog this week just because I feel like it. But thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to this far into the video. And yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Bye.